Man, that was fast. Time to make a New Year resolution. Oh, you never completed your New Year's resolution from last year. You do know you had 12 months to get it completed, right? That's 52 weeks, 365 days, 8,760 hours. Trust me, I just Googled it. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't get it done? Okay, let me quit tripping because there's a few things that I didn't get done either. Let's get to the bottom of it. That's why I want to talk about change. I know it can be scary, inconvenient, uncomfortable. I know it. Either way, it's a great thing. Compare yourself to 10 years ago. If you're doing the same thing, thinking the same way, your goals are the same, you just wasted 10 years of your life. Think about it. You're doing the same things, thinking the same way, and you have the same goals because you're not progressing past the point of your current situation. Mentally, physically, or spiritually. If you change any of these three things, your current situation would change as well. It has to. Well, how did I fix it? I'm glad you asked. Let me first say that it's different for everybody. I'm gonna tell you a few things that I try to shake a few legs. In relationships, whether it's personal or business, your well-being is always priority. And I'm talking about mentally and physically. If any of those two things are compromised, you have to question the intentions of the relationship. No one should stay in an abusive, controlling relationship, period. The people that you hang out with should reflect the person that you are or who you want to become. Do not keep friends and jobs because of time spent. Get rid of them. A fish can only get as big as the tank that it's in. Remember that. My spiritual connection. In my younger age, I was mostly a Sunday Christian. I mean, I still believe throughout the week, but the only time that I intentionally made time for God was on Sunday. Through certain experiences and environment, I learned that I needed Him with me wherever I go. Every plan that I plan, every step that I take, by consciously making an effort to speak with Him every day to tighten our bond. A physical change had to follow. It had to. I'm talking about the taste for certain things changed, like the music that I listen to, which is probably one of my favorite changes that I've made because it ultimately saved my life. Whatever you put in is what you get out. Remember that. You know what? We're gonna talk about healing in the next video. Anyway, back to physical change. I always say the key to getting in shape and staying in shape, you have to make conscious mental and physical decisions, creating habits, and making necessary changes to maintain your new lifestyle. My real gymmers know the gym is jam-packed in January, but it starts to die down around April. Back to normal in June. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Those people made the physical change to get in shape, but not the mental one to stay consistent. That's why some married people grow apart from their single friends. This is a common change that has to occur to maintain a healthy marriage in some cases. So don't let 2020 be like last year. Don't let life pass you by. If you want to get in shape, God is not going to come and pull you off the couch. You might be too heavy anyway. If you always thought about going back to school, look up the class and the programs that you need. I'm talking about tonight. And some community colleges are free now. But it wasn't free when I got out of high school. I'm feeling some type of way. If you've been waiting on Mr. or Mrs. Right, you have to go out, a little bit. Dudes, shoot your shot. And women, be open. Sure. I ain't telling y'all to shoot your shot because it's a setup, but I ain't forgetting all that. That's another video. Dating in today's time is a little different. Trust me, I know. God is gonna have to come down here himself. There she go right there, love, bro. Cool. I'm talking about waiting on your future husband to break in your house. That might not be the one. He might not be the one. I can't say if he is or not. What I'm trying to say, y'all, as long as you are breathing, nothing that you cannot change. There's no situation that you cannot overcome. I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret. God has everything already lined up for you. The good, the bad, and the great. You just gotta take the first step. He ain't finna force you to do nothing you don't wanna do. And all of it is necessary for what you're praying to become. Let's get started.